I just wanna see, I just wanna see the light. I just wanna see, I just wanna see the light. I just wanna see, I just wanna see the light. I just wanna see.
What's going on, everybody? My goodness, has it been a couple of months, hasn't it? Alright, gotta tell you what's been going on. I'm sorry I haven't been posting any videos here lately, but there's a good reason behind it. At the place I'm working at, there was a couple things that went on. I changed positions. Now I have time. But in the time it's been about 2 months since it changed, to be quite honest. But getting everything up to speed, caught up, and of course always doing something, a little here, a little there. I just haven't had time to do the videos. But to all my subscribers, I do apologize. But I will be putting on new content. I got a couple of things in the works. The CRX is at a 90% stage. The MX-5, the only thing I've done to it is an exhaust. And actually it was just the removal of the factory muffler and replacing that part with another one just to straight pipe it out from behind the bumper. And I'll show you that. So yeah, basically the CRX has had a lot of work done to it. For those interested in it, the MX-5, I've got a few plans in the works for it. I plan to keep this one for sure. It's just a fun vehicle all around. And yeah, so excuse the mess. Haven't really had time to haven't had the time to clean up them properly. But without further ado, check it out. So basically this is where we're at. CRX got a brand new windshield in it, brand new seals. Got a hold of these. Looks like I got a scratch there somewhere. That's an easy fix. And for those who don't know, yes, you can sand and polish plastic to get it to shine again. So I can show you how to do that. So back to the car. All this, I got it redone, refinished. I still have the molding to replace. I don't know if I'm just going to restore what I currently have or if I am going to try to find a new replacement. So got all these put on. All that's done. The window tint's done. I got some new meat, some used wheels, which I like, but I don't like. The person who had it before, they were a gunmetal gray color, and for some reason they decided to paint them white, which I don't mind them painting it white, but if you can see, it looks all jacked up. But this is a good excuse to show you how to remove the factory clear and the aftermarket paint that they put on and restore them back to an original state. Okay, this will be perfect for that, and it'll be a good video for you guys to watch and learn from. So basically, I haven't replaced the hatch yet. I didn't paint this part because I do plan on changing this out to an aftermarket one. Basically, the wheels actually sit a little bit, you know, on the outside, but it's okay. It's not too bad. The interior is in the CRX, except for the carpet. Haven't done anything with that. Okay. Of course, the battery, you guys know, was in the back. Okay. I got the Speedo working, so that's just my phone holder for now. But let's go ahead and open this hood. Show you what I got going on over there. I just today got done putting on this diffuser, which I think just looks freaking sweet. And believe it or not, this actually came off of Kevin Harvick's car. Those of you who don't know who Kevin Harvick is, he's a NASCAR driver. And this is a high quality composite. It's not some cheap eBay shit. And I was able to make it work for the CRX. And I did have to trim it on the edge. But other than that, man, she fit on there just fine. So, in here, I know, no K-swap. I get it. Some people were excited about that, but it takes a lot of money, which I didn't have at the time, and I had to sell the K24 I had. I sold it to my good friend, Jeremy, which works with me, and I think he decided to sell it himself too. But I got it all cleaned up, good setup. Let me see if I could get a light in here for you guys. There we go. That's much better. So yeah, I got the tuck going in pretty good. It's as clean as I can do it with a cable transmission and still having all the other stuff. But this is as clean as I could get it at the moment. As you can see, the brake lines, they're tucked nice and neat going in back there. The wiring, you don't see any. Headers, it was a 4-1 header, which I personally like. Some other people may not like that. The radiator is brand new, and I did have to custom make it because these headers do stick out pretty far, and even the factory one was hitting that down there at the bottom. So I had to shove it over to the side, and I got to put a shield right here just so it could direct more air into it, just so it could get better cooling. I do plan to upgrade the radiator later on, but right now it's a stock engine. Although it's strong, it's still stock. This will suffice. The cold air intake, just got it off of AutoZone, nothing special. And for some reason, I don't know why, the wiper motor works, but only on intermittent. No low or high. It just quits working. So I refinished and restored that plastic shield right there, and of course repainted those because they looked old and worn out. The hood is brown because it came off of another car that I pulled out and took apart to get this engine out of. But yeah, other than that, the engine is strong. It runs really good. The wheels and tires, hell, it's so balanced. You go down the highway, you don't feel nothing. I did upgrade the springs. They are used though. And let's get it to focus. There we go. All the suspension work, I haven't replaced it yet. I do plan on it. But I am planning on buying a house, so I am saving a lot of my money for that. But this is a free kit that I got. Not much of a drop, it's just an inch drop. Some Tokikos, and you can definitely tell the difference. Definitely gonna do a brake upgrade. These are pretty worn out. And down here, I'll try to get it off this. There we go. Yeah, see, there you go. Had to fabricate that piece because the way the headers are, they stick. It's because it's a 4-1. It actually is lower than the other ones, so I had to fabricate that piece. But it's all stainless steel, through and through, all the way back. And it sounds okay. It's not too bad. And while I wasn't filming, I did a rear disc brake upgrade too. So yeah. So let's go over to the MX-5. So I do have some plans for it. I do want to get some spacers for it because I don't like wheels that are tucked in like that. I like them to be flush with the body. Me personally. If not some other wheels, then just space these out, because these are some really lightweight racing wheels, and they don't weigh nothing. As far as body goes, this one I'm not too worried about body wise. There are a few things that I want to upgrade. Of course, the suspension kit that I want for it's about $2,000, and once I space out the wheels, because this to me looks like garbage right here. This right there, I don't like that, period. But there is a diffuser that I want to order that adds to this one here, and that's the exhaust that I fabricated this. I didn't buy it. I could have bought this for about 450 bucks, but I decided to fabricate it myself, and guess what? It looks good and sounds good. There's no drone, and guess what? You can still unbolt it and put the factory one back on it. That's the best kind of exhaust. There is a upgrade for the rear differential, for the braces that hold it in place, and there is a transmission upgrade for these two. Although it is manual, there is an upgrade for it, because the factory second gear and third gear are pretty much garbage in these things. You make more power than factory, and yeah, you're breaking something. Mazda's aware of it. I am now. So it's just about getting to it and fixing it. Luckily, where I live, there's a Mazda race shop where all they do is build these, and they sell the kit for them. And they do provide the MX-5s for the let's see, what is it, Laguna Seca, Miata races, and all those. So yeah, it's a good deal. They're in my backyard. So everybody, there's an update, and like I said, stay tuned. I will be posting some more videos here soon. I do have a couple of other things in the works with the mad scientist. We haven't forgot about him. He still has his Evo, and here soon we're going to be taking it out and doing, let's see, we're going to do a tune on it, upgrade the wastegate, or the blow-off valve I should say, and shoot for about 350 horsepower on his, and go from there. We also have a plan on either buying one of 3 cars. This is something that I'm going to be working on. One of my other co-workers plans to do as well. And we're just deciding whether to go with an RX-7 or a Supra. So we'll see. Yeah. So stay tuned, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.